Hello, everybody. Hello, Austin. We are... Hey, how's my sound? Is the sound okay? Good evening. Testing, 1, 2, 3. How's the sound? Make sure there's no echo. Good sound? Gotcha. Excellent. Thanks. All right. Okay. Hopefully we're going to get the transit right this time. I know we had a few issues last time. Hey, Hunter. Hi, everybody. Mic check, 1, 2. All right. Excellent. Hang on here. I got to do one thing here. How's everybody doing? Let me show you my scopes and where everything is pointing right now. Hang on 1 second. You can see the moon right there pointing above the roof. And at the time of the transit, it's going to be in perfect view right about here. Now this scope is already doing some deep space imaging. Here's what this scope is looking at. There's the Eagle Nebula. And this is the 4-minute exposure on the Eagle and the Omega Nebula down here. Excuse me. So while this one's doing deep space imaging, the other rig is going to be capturing the moon right there. Oh, you know what? I better... I'm going to tell a few more people about this, so hang on 1 second. Let them know that there's a live stream going on. I'm going to post to my community tab. Give me 1 second. Oops. Copy that. Because a lot of people say, oh, they missed it. They never got the alert, but maybe this will help. Hang on here. Let's get that going. So now, hi everyone, I am live streaming an ISS lunar transit if you would like to watch. And if they click on the link. So now, hi everyone, I am live. There it is. Oops. Cue up. We got some time. Should I? Oh, the moon is definitely coming into view. I got to turn off my phone. It keeps beeping. Oh, can you see if it's actually the ISS? That's a good one. You don't trust me this time. I don't blame you. I know we had that issue last time. That's a good point. Let's make sure. Let's make sure it's the ISS. That's a good point. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Well, I could. Uh-oh, okay. Now, it says it hasn't been getting my coordinates right. That's a bad news if it's out here. It could show on the map. It hasn't been figuring out my coordinates. Where the heck am I? Let's see. I'm somewhere Redford Township. I'm right outside of Detroit. What road is this here? What road is... Here's Dearborn Heights, Garden City. No. God dang it. What road is this? That's Southfield. Hang on. Why isn't it West Chicago? This must be Telegraph Road right here. Yeah, that's Telegraph. I don't know why it keeps screwing that up. That's Plymouth Road. I'm right here. You guys know where I live now. Recalculate for this location. There it is. Right there. And it says ISS. All right. Do you believe me now? Where's Waldo? We're going to get it right this time. And the moon is coming into view at the time of the transit. It's going to be right here. And this one is already doing some deep space imaging. Don't be giving out my address. You know, address for anybody isn't hard to find. What can I do? Look up my name. You can find my address, my age. It's scary what's on the internet. There's not much I can do. I own so many domains. I give up on trying to be private. But let them try and do something. Oh, I bet you Saturn is even in view. Do you want to look at Saturn before we go to the moon? We got a lot of time. Clear skies. Hey, Martin. Martin's here. That's right, Hunter. I'm packing. Hang on here. I want to see something. I want to make sure my community tab is working with and that people are getting the message. All right. Hang on here. Here is the link. And if I post that, and they click on that,
our family treats every call like
they go live ISS transit. Oh, I put transit twice in the title, didn't I? That looks tacky. Let me fix that. Hang on here. All right. Oh, I saved it. Oh, I should put the word transit after lunar. That's better. There we go. How's everybody doing? We got some time. Do you guys want to see Saturn? The moon is going to be in the trees at the moment if I point at it, but maybe Saturn, we have a clear view of Saturn. Astro Corona's here. Yes, my moderator. No problem, Martin. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And thanks for being a member, Martin. Thanks for joining Astro Corona, my moderator. He's my sheriff. He helps me. Yes, you guys want to... Okay, we're going to go to Saturn. We got a lot of time here. We're going to go to Saturn before we go to the moon. Oops. Sky Live. Let me put in the coordinates for Saturn. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Whoa, thank you, AstroSmart. You're paranoid to leave your scope unattended. Well, I have surveillance, I have alerts. If someone even lays a finger on my scope, I'm going to know it, and I'm up late every day. So that's what I do. And I don't know if you can see here. Oh, you can't see it, but my Hummer blocks a lot of the entrance. We have 3 cars in the driveway. Getting these scopes out of here is not going to be an easy task for anybody. So that's why I'm not nervous about it. Okay, let's go to... I keep stalling here. We're going to look at Saturn real quick before we go to the moon. Hang on here. Can you show your new images? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yes. Let me get Saturn going. I will, I think I already promised people Saturn, and then I'm going to show you guys my latest stuff. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. I do. You guys are too kind. $4.99. I've been spending a lot of money this year. Oops. 2. I just put that in there, but I'm not... Okay, let me go to Saturn. Let's get the Saturn 21, 30, 29. All right. Oops. 21. Wait. What did I say already? 21, 30, 29. Oh, you know what? I'm squinting. I keep forgetting. Maybe I can see better if I... 21. Yeah, I can. Now I can see better. 39. Astro Corone, you just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, Astro Corone. You just invited 5 more people to be members of my page. And by the way, if you guys are members, let me show you. I know I'm stalling again with the... we're going to go to YouTube. I want to show you when you guys are members. Chuck's Astrophotography. You'll see an extra membership tab, and here's where you'll see I give you guys my high-res pictures or a live stream when I was practicing the live stream yesterday, and other stuff, and other footnotes about stuff. So there's some extra goodies you get for being a member. Okay, now let's get to minus 160807. Minus 1608. Thanks, Astrochrone. I appreciate that. 07. Fetch. I just plugged in the coordinates for Saturn. So Saturn should be right about there. All right. Create sequence. Yeah. All right, let's call this Saturn. And let's go to it. All right, let's go to Saturn. Let's say center now. All right, let's see. Hopefully my the scope should be pointing over here somewhere. There's the moon. It's a little bit in the trees right now. Or it might not be in the trees, but we're going to go to Saturn first. We got plenty of time. Yeah, they are. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. I'm trying focusing on what's going on here. So let's see if it can find Saturn. And then we're going to switch to SharpCap to get a live view of Saturn. And then we'll point to the moon. We still got an hour and 15 minutes before the transit. It's going to be small with this scope. But that's okay. It's just for fun. This is not going to be a serious image of Saturn. But we're going to see it live. I've already live streamed it before. All right. It is... Let's see how close it got. Let's see if we can even see it in the first try. We're plate solving. Okay, I don't see it yet. That's spinning too much. Oh, it found it. It found... So that when you see that, the scope knows where it's at. So hopefully on the next try, it will find Saturn. So now it's... You see what this... You see this second step? I have a 30-second delay in here because my mount wasn't settling. So there's going to be a 30-second delay. Let the mount settle before it tries another exposure. It was my plate solving was screwing up because the mount was shaking when it was doing the auto center. So now I make sure I wait 30 seconds before I do the take the exposure. Hopefully we'll see Saturn on this pass. I'm going to post to Instagram too as the transit gets closer. Oh, there it is right there. Dead center. Okay, I'm going to abort this because we already know we got Saturn dead center. Now let's go to SharpCap and check it out. All right, let's see. Let's open up SharpCap. And we'll easily be able to see the rings around Saturn. And we've already got it dead center. Yeah. It thinks I'm using my Celestron mount when you see that. All right, let's go to gain. Oops, no, not auto. Let's go gain 139, whatever. Let's open up. All right, I already see it. Now let's zoom in. Or let's change this. 19, 20, whatever. Can you see that? Can you see it? We'll play around with the exposure too. I mean, we'll get it in focus. Let's zoom in 50%, 150%. Can you see that? We got Saturn. Hello, Saturn. All right, now hang on. Let's go 200%, 250%. That might be a bit much. Oh, you know what? Let me change the filter. It's hard to... let's change to a non-narrowband filter. Okay, good. Woo! Hey, we already got it. How's that looking? It's shimmering because of the atmosphere, but we got it. How's it look? Can you see it? You see the rings. We got Saturn. If you're just joining us, we're looking at Saturn for a moment before we point to the moon. This telescope's not really meant for Saturn, but when you can make out the rings, I think that's always cool to see. Applause. Overexpose a moon for us. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to see the moons? Watch this. Now, if I overexpose, we're going to see some moons, hopefully. Okay, there. Can you see that? Look at, I see 3 moons. There's a moon, there's a moon, and there's a moon. Can you see that? You got to increase the exposure time to see the moon. Hey, Trev, thanks for joining. So we got the moons. All right, if you're just joining us, we are looking at Saturn before we head over to the moon. And this is, this scope is doing some deep sky right here on the Eagle and the Omega Nebula. And the other one is pointing at Saturn. And this scope is pointing at Saturn. Saturn is actually right next to the moon. You can see it right here. And then there's the moon. So we're pointing, yeah. So we're pointing, Saturn is right over here somewhere, and there's the moon. Yep. No turn, $4.99. Thank you, guys. You have my donations up to $11.69. I do appreciate that. Really. Thank you. The moons are your favorite. Cool. And there is Saturn. Oh, thank you. We got a new member. I appreciate that. $4.99 for the rings. Thank you, Phil. You guys got my donations up to $16.68. Woohoo! That definitely helps. Can I show you guys something really quick here? Hang on. I'm going to make my picture bigger real quick because I want to show you. This came in the mail today. Whenever you get a courtesy issue from Astronomy magazine, that means you're pretty much in the magazine. So, and I was looking around. I'm looking, okay, it wasn't in the usual reader gallery. It was actually in one of their articles. Let me show you this real quick. It's coming up here. Right here. A big picture of my Pac-Man Nebula. Can you see that? It's in an article called Mind the Sky's Wide-Angle Wonders. Although I wouldn't really consider the Pac-Man Nebula a wide-angle shot. But my name's not on it. That kind of bummed me out. But that's definitely my Pac-Man Nebula. Jamie West. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Always support. Thank you. And Katie, another $1. You guys rule. I really appreciate that. You guys got my donations up to what now? $22.67. Sweet. Oh, and by the way, when you get an Astronomy magazine, it's just a token little thing. They give you a check for $25. I'll take it. They want to give me money? No problem. We're looking at Saturn right now, but we're going to be changing over to the moon in a few minutes. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. You learned so much about the... Awesome. When the transit comes, I'm going to get my face out of the way. Don't worry. Brody. Chuck, do you know anything about Nebulosity software? Is that Nebulosity? Oh, the imaging software Nebulosity? I used it long, long ago, but it's been so long I'm not sure I could help you. Yeah, it is. A lot of people say that about Saturn when they see a planet live. It's like, oh wow, you know, it's a different experience. Yeah. If you just, and like somebody requested before, if I turn up the exposure, now we see the moon. So here's a moon, there's a moon, and there's a moon. All right, should we go to the moon now? Our moon? Or stay on Saturn? What do you guys want to do? Yeah, you know what? And Astronomy magazine said, well, if you'd like to receive a check, you'll need to fill out a tax form. And I said, that's okay. I'm not filling out a tax form. You guys can keep the money. They still send me the money. I think last month I got a check for $50 from them. And this month I got a check for $25. Hey, I'm on the payroll. You guys want to go to the moon now? Let's go to the moon and make sure we're ready for it. Okay, let's head over there. And just so if you're joining us, here is the transit finder does say ISS. So I am definitely capturing the right one this time. Hello to India. Yeah, I can make money from it, right? Okay, let's go to the moon. I got to get the moon coordinates right here. Let's see, 220611. I'll plug them straight into my, what did I say? I can't remember nothing. 220611. Oops. 220611. Okay, and minus 173554. I'm punching in 173554. All right, let's say center on the moon. Cannot center because, oh, I forgot. Let me get out of this. I gotta close my camera here. Close camera. And then I gotta turn it on here. Okay. Center now. All right, and let's see. The moon is not going to move much. Okay, it didn't move much because Saturn and the moon are very close together in the sky. I want to show you guys my latest pics after we get on the moon here because we still got some time. Plenty of time. All right. Like I said, I have a 30-second delay here because I want to make sure the mount has settled before it tries step 3. Otherwise, I get a blurred image. This is our plate solving. All right, stop. Let's abort. Let's abort. We are definitely pointing at something. It can't really do a plate solve on the moon, but it'll get me to the general area. Now I'll just take over from here. Okay. Let's open up SharpCap. All right. Let's see that. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to be 100. I want to be auto. Okay. So that's probably the moon right there, but let's move this over. Here's my controls to move the scope. Let's try 3. Nope, wrong way. Let's try it. Let's put it this way. That's probably the moon right there. All right. Now let's lower the exposure down. All right. All right. Wow, I got it on the first try. I was doing a practice run yesterday, and you wouldn't believe the difficulty I had. And then we're going to zoom in on the moon. Hang on. All right, because I don't want to capture it at full resolution here. Or should I? I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Capture it at full resolution? See, if I capture it at full resolution, I'm only going at 22 frames per second. I don't think that's good enough. All right, so what I'm going to do is, let me get my, let's drop this down a little bit. When the transit happens, I'm going to get my face completely off the screen. You don't need to be looking at me when this happens. All right, now let's go to, how about 1920 by 1200? All right. Now, can someone, I think this is the bottom of the moon. Is this near the bottom? Is that crater called Tycho? It's not in, if it's not in focus, I'll fix the focus. Don't worry. Let's go to. That's Tycho. Okay, can someone tell me, can you tell me, is Tycho dead center? I need to know how much my camera is rotated. So I make sure I'm, is Tycho's not really here, is it? My camera's probably not completely rotated with the moon. Is Tycho more near the center? Someone want to double check that for me? I mean, is it more near the bottom? It's in the 7 o'clock position on the screen, right? But where should it really be? In the 6 o'clock position? We got another new member. Thank you very much. That's 100% Tycho. It's in the 7 o'clock position on my screen. It varies. The moon wobbles a bit. I wonder where it is now. In any case, I think it's usually in this area right here, right? It depends when you were viewing. I think we're definitely close to the bottom, right? I just think it's rotated probably 15 degrees more than it should be. So that would mean you believe it's in the correct orientation? So that would mean the transit is going to probably be a little rotated and enter here. So I think in any case, we're going to get the transit and it's going to cut through here. And my exposure time is less than 1 millisecond. It's 0.07 of 1 millisecond. Is this a good... let's see, my frame rate is... Let me ask you guys. My frame rate is about 60, 59 or 60 frames per second. If I cut down to 1980, I would get less of it, but I would increase my frame rate by 5 frames per second. Is this a good view? I wonder if 59 frames per second is good enough. I just saw something fly by. I don't know if you saw that on the live stream. 60 frames per second is enough? We're at 59.3. Okay. Because I want to do a time lapse and I want to make sure I've got a smooth animation. 60 frames. And let's see, the moon is going to pass in 0.8 seconds. I'm going to have, and I'm running at 60 frames. I think 60 is good. Let's not make the moon any smaller. I think I'm safe here. And let's see, we still got, well, we got less than an hour. So that's it. I mean, I'm got a good frame rate, and a good exposure time. I don't want to take my gain over 200. I don't know if something weird starts happening with the picture. How's the focus? I can adjust the focus. Let's just double check. Let me disconnect my focuser here. And double click that. Okay. And let's see. I mean, the only thing that can go wrong is if the ISS transit finder is wrong. But I've been looking at it all week and it keeps coming around with this area. So should I mess with the focus? Or do you think, well, I'm just going to, let's just double, I always, let's just see. I'm going to take myself out of focus really quick. Okay, now let's slowly bring myself in. 10 steps at a time. Just to double check. I want to make sure I'm really crisp. What do you guys think of this focus right here? Do you think that's good enough? I don't know. Or did I screw it up? Let me adjust it a little more. I can always sharpen it after, but I think, how's this? Looks good. Can I leave it like this? When you see these bright areas right here, that means I might be overexposed. So let me bring down my, just like, nope, 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 nope. How about like that? Looks good. More in focus. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it like this. Let's just double check my other setup right now. This one's going pretty good. But I think I only got time for one more exposure. This other setup is going to be hitting in these lines right here. So this one is pointing at the moon. You can see the moon behind the tree there. And this one is going to be hitting some cables pretty soon. Okay. As we get closer to the transit, I'm going to move the moon all the way down to the bottom here. I should probably do that. Well, I can wait. Yeah, I'll image the lunar eclipse, but I guarantee you I'm going to have clouds. It never fails. Hey, you guys want to see my late... Uh-oh, there it is right there. I'm hitting the first obstacle. So I'm going to pause this. Abort. Okay. So I can only image this target until, what, about 10, 20 after 10? And now I'm going to start the butterfly. I'm going to start this one at 10:45. All right. 10:45. I'm just going to hit OK. And it should... I'm going to start on this one to make sure it's in view. Resume, and then it should say that one's going to start it in 20 minutes. I'm going to wait till it crosses the meridian. Focus looks good for you guys? See, that's what happens when I start hitting an obstacle. Now I'm not tracking, so the moon's going to drift a little bit, so I got to put it back here. Although I can control the moon with this box too, because I'm not using up the full resolution of my camera. Wow, thank you for that $5 donation. What is the on your countdown? That's for the transit. Yes. That's when the transit is going to occur. 11:14 p.m. Yep. So we got 49 minutes. All right, I'm going to show you guys some of my latest pictures. But not on that computer. This is my downstairs computer now. All right. So I don't know, I posted this one today on the internet. There's my latest one. Hey, hang on here. Come on. Click. That's the Lagoon Nebula and the Trifid. That is my latest. All right. And this is the previous one. I love. This is one of my favorites. The Crescent Nebula at the top and the Tulip Nebula at the bottom. I really like this one. Oh, that dust and nebulosity here. So cool. And one of my favorites that I've wanted to capture for years is the Heart and the Soul Nebula. Thank you. Content deleted. Astro Corone must be doing his job. Thanks for moderating, Astro Corone. Or is content deleted the guy's name? I don't even know. Donate to the poor. I don't know. Oh, it's not available? Oh, sorry. That's his name. I had a feeling. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something else here. Wait. Well, I do have a print store finally, but I'm afraid to launch it. I'm afraid of failure. And I don't know if I've priced things too high or not, but my two favorite picks are now in an Etsy store. I don't know. My brother was the only buyer so far because I haven't promoted it. I have so many subscribers, but I'm afraid of putting it out there. I'm afraid of failure. And the problem with this Etsy store is it shows you how many sales. There's no way to turn that off. So if I post it and show everybody in my store, then here, I'm going to post a link for you guys if you want to check it out yourself. Oops. The problem is if I promote it and I don't get a single sale, it's a very public failure if you see that I only have one sale. So I might have to move my store somewhere else. Maybe Shopify. I don't like the fact that Etsy actually shows the number of sales. That really bothers me. I just don't want people to see if I fail. Oh, he didn't get a single sale. That's terrible. Anyway, that's that. So I haven't posted it anywhere yet. You guys are the first ones to see it. It's only, well, maybe I will move it to Shopify. At least Shopify doesn't show everybody how many sales I have. But Shopify costs $30 a month. They will do well. They're bound to sell. I just have to, I price them competitively with other people I see on Instagram. They have more nerve than I do in selling stuff, though. I don't want to be a failure. So we are waiting 45 minutes when that transit will be here. Excuse me. You have an image of the pillars. Cool. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to open up a Shopify store. Then I can act like I'm a success, even if I'm a failure. And nobody will know the difference. Oh, you're looking at the moon too. Cool. Cool. Crypto. Thank you. eBay is the way. That's what you use. Interesting. Thanks, Crypto. I didn't never even thought about opening up an eBay store. Huh. That's interesting. I'm going to look into that. And here's my other rig, by the way. This one is waiting to image the crescent and the butterfly nebula. Let me just double check that it's how much data do I need here? The butterfly, it will let's go 55 for that. And that's yeah, and 55 for that. I don't want to capture oxygen today because not with the full moon out. eBay one at a time. You guys have donated $27 today. Oh, $32. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And my condolences for everyone across the pond. Queen Elizabeth has passed away. Wow. Very sad news. And then I heard somebody say, "Long live the king." I literally have not heard that my entire lifetime. It's always "Long live the queen." Interesting. Very times are changing. King Charles. By the way, my real name is Charles. If you guys would like to call me the king, I have no problem with that. No, sorry, I'm kidding. I shouldn't joke about that. Shambles, no problem. King Charles III. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know he was the third until I read that today. Chuck Charles. Astro King. Long live the king. I gotta get used to that. God save the king. Is that what they're gonna say now? I don't know anything about that. But you know, when I think of the king, I think of Elvis. That's sad, isn't it? So this is definitely near the bottom, and the transit is going to happen near the bottom. So I'm expecting the actual, because my camera's rotated, I'm expecting the transit to be right about there. Enter right about here, and slice through there. After 70 years, the Queen is gone. Ever since I've been born, there's only been the Queen Elizabeth. I think the Queen Mother was over 100. You saw the Queen? Many moons ago. Or I can sell through Amazon. I didn't even think of Amazon and eBay. What do you guys think? Am I asking too much? Because I fear these are, even though they're in line with what other people do, I feel my printouts, I feel that's a lot to ask people to pay for stuff. Someone said, don't ever undervalue your work. But it just seems, I should just do what I thought a lot. I don't know. I'll think about it. No rush. I'm retired, Look, I just want to be part of the game. Whoops. Hang on here. Where'd everything go? All right. Well, there's the moon, and it's going to be right about here. It's not often when the moon, the transit, and my setup, this is where I would normally put my setup. Everything is perfect. I'm prepared. What could go wrong, right? I've got a good frame rate, a good exposure time. And if you guys want to if some of you want to stick around after the transit, I am going to try and process this data if it's good. I'm looking at the surveillance because I have to watch my dad today until 11 p.m. Then someone else takes over. I can see him on surveillance and he's not moving. That's good. Lying in bed. Power fail. Don't say that. And the thing is, earlier we lost our internet connection and it came back. I'm like, oh no. Now I was worrying about that. What if it happens during my live stream? I took some allergy pills. They're starting to hit me. Chuck, you could say something as featured on this magazine. Oh, these are brand new pictures I posted, though. I'm not in the magazine yet, but that's a good point. Thank you for the sales pitch. I'm definitely going to have to take it off Etsy. I just don't like how they say, oh, the number of sales you have. That's just too public. I don't like that public information. That's just... Uh-oh. I forgot my other one. My setup is still guiding. I forgot. You can see the obstructions it's hitting in my backyard. It's going to start on my next target in 5 minutes. Astro Corone working hard. Thanks, man. Chuck, check my Instagram messages. Hang on here. I just saw I had an Instagram alert, so you must have just sent me something. What's that? What's that you sent me, Brody? What is that? That's the moon. I see that. Wait, can I show that to everybody else? Is that how the moon is supposed to be rotated right now? Is that your picture of the moon today, or I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me here. That's cool. I'm glad you're pointing at the moon, but I see your Tycho over here is way over on the right. Oh, that's what you just captured. Is your camera rotated perfectly? Let's just take a look at the transit finder again. So that it's going to occur right at the bottom, and I'm rotated a little bit, so it's going to really occur probably right here, probably. Or right here. And if I'm rotated about two, then it could come up from the top. Okay. Well, we're going to get it. It's going to be somewhere here. If Transit Finder is correct. Make sure you are copyrighted. You know, I heard somebody on a TikTok live stream. They were live streaming the moon and they got a copyright violation. On the moon? Really? Like, come on. That's when the algorithms fail. I just saw something fly at the bottom here. I keep seeing things fly across the moon. Oh, probably on the music. I just heard, I didn't know about that. I didn't hear anything about music. That's funny. Yeah, they didn't launch yet, right? When is that thing going to launch? Oh, thanks for joining, Richard. All good. You haven't missed anything yet. 31 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna post this on Instagram really quick. I got to use my iPad. Hang on here. Hang on here. I want to let anyone on Instagram who wants to watch this. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. Get rid of that. I don't normally alert people on Instagram, but so far things are going well enough. I think I'm going to take a chance and let Instagram. I've got over 100,000 followers on Instagram. I may as well just, hey, there's a live stream going on. Copy link. Let's make sure that, yeah, that's the moon. All right. And the picture, I don't see it here. Hang on. Astro. I want my thumbnail over here. ISS transit. All right. Now, nobody can say they didn't get an alert. If they're sleeping, there's nothing I can do. Let me, Instagram. I'm going to post it as a story. Oh. We were just talking about the Queen. There's Queen Elizabeth. That's just sad. Story. If I could spell happening. How do you spell happening? One H or two? Two. Happening. ISS transit happening. All right, now link. Link. Paste. Sorry guys, I'm not watching at the moment. I just want to tell people here. Done. All right. Share. Done. Okay. I am so slow on this other social media. And let me make sure this goes to YouTube. Excellent. All right. All right. We are back. Are you guys still with me? We got 196 people watching. What I like to use my iPad in front of me here because it shows me what you guys see. So if there's a problem for you guys, I see the problem too. I feel helpless if I don't know what you guys are seeing. All right. Okay, we're back. Long live the king. All right. And I'm going to start recording probably 2 minutes before the transit actually starts. Richard, are you on Instagram? Did you see my story just now? Does the link work as a double check? AZ Forerunner. Cloudy in Arizona. Hurricane coming. What? I thought those only happen on the East Coast. AZ Forerunner let me restream his lunar eclipse last time. Thank you very much, AZ Forerunner. I got to remember, I might have to partner. If I have clear skies, AZ Forerunner, and you don't have clear skies, you can certainly restream mine if you want. So, about to check Instagram now. Okay. The moon drifts because my mount drifts. My mount. I'm not guiding on anything. That's why there's drift. Let's see. What does my? This is my guiding system right here. Is there anything I can guide on? No. It's just completely blurry from the moon. I mean, it's completely bright from the moon. Thanks, man. Yeah, I have the cider, whatever you say, cider reel. Should I do the moon? I didn't know there was a moon button. I never noticed that. Let me click on the moon. I don't think it'll make much difference, but I clicked on the moon. I have a feeling it would drift anyway, without tracking turned on. Mounts, my Skywatcher is not going to track perfectly. You need a more expensive mount, but we'll see. I just clicked it. Yes, Chuck, it works. Awesome. Thanks, Richard. I'm going to double check too, Richard, just for the heck of it. Make sure my works for me. I'm always paranoid about that stuff. ISS transit happening. YouTube. All right. I am very prepared. The only thing is that my camera is not rotated perfectly, but the moon. So I think the transit could. There goes something here. Just it was supposed to launch here. It's supposed to happen here, but because it's rotated, I think the transit is going to happen right about here. My camera's rotated, so we might get that view. In any case, as long as it happens somewhere in the bottom half of the moon, we're going to catch it. So I am really depending. I mean, I could capture the entire moon, but it will slow down my frame rate like crazy, and I don't want to slow down my frame rate. Right now, I think my exposure is very good. 0.0, it's very... I captured a transit a long time ago at 0.97, and I could make out the ISS. And I'm about 1/10 of that. This should be good. This should be a clear transit. And the transit is going to, the duration of it is 0.8 seconds. We're getting close. I love this. I can't wait for the transit. This is exciting. How's the focus? Does it still look good to you? Well, you know what? I clicked on Lunar in EQ mod, and it doesn't seem like the moon has moved. maybe that was the thing to do. It didn't even occur to me. So, very good. Focus looks fine. Okay. Sometimes I ask you guys questions and I don't bother to look for the answers. Looks great. Okay, great. Focus looks good from there. Looks pretty good on my iPad. Now, I gotta warn you, when the transit happens, keep your expectations in check. I mean, this is going to be a little black thing flying across. Probably no bigger than this crater when it flies across. Just temper your expectations. I don't want people saying, you're kidding, that was it? I think 0.6 is a pretty good exposure. I'm definitely well below 1 millisecond. I'm about 1/10 of 1 millisecond. I'm not promising. Maybe you can see the astronauts waving. We'll see. That's what she... Did I say something? That's what she said. What temper your expectations? Is that what she said? I try to catch those. Am I using any filters? I'm not using a narrowband filter. That's all I can tell you right now. I moved to position 4 on the filter wheel, so it's not narrowband, but it says L Pro, but I don't know if there's really an L Pro in there or if the slot has no filter. All I know is it's not a narrowband filter. So don't go away, guys. And I mean, for those of you who want to watch me try and process this afterwards, I'm gonna be on for a while, assuming I get a good capture. This is where it's supposed to happen, near the bottom. And because the moon I think is this, I think the moon is rotated by about 15 degrees, so it's probably gonna come up from here. And I don't want to capture more of the moon because I want to keep my frame rate around 59 or 60. Do you guys remember when I was having connection issues in a previous stream and I was blaming the power box? I don't know if you guys remember that. I'll tell you if you remember what my fix was, because I haven't had the problem since. Oh, you made it to a members only event. Awesome. Oh, with the power box. Yeah. Did you change the power cable? That was a brand new power cable. What I did is I think I was drawing too much power from the power box. When my mount was slewing, the voltage was dropping down to almost 11.5. So what I did is I put on a power strip. I plugged the power box into the power strip, and I unplugged my mount from the power box and plug it into the power strip. So now they're both drawing from the power strip, but since not everything is trying to draw from the Pegasus power box, the problem hasn't occurred. So basically, even though the power box has 4 12-volt outputs, good luck trying to use all of them. It just didn't work for me. Am I screaming? I hope I'm not screaming. I'm talking loud because my mic is arm's length away from me. Right, the power box was getting overloaded. And it was happening every time the mount was slewing, and that was drawing too much power. I mean, the power box, and they're still drawing from the same power strip, but at least not everything is being drawn from the power box itself. Yeah. But you know, the power box still helps me clean up cable management because it's still a lot less cables than what I used to have before. Oh, let's see. Did the other mount start? I forgot to check. Oh, the other one is going. Sweet. The other one right now is capturing sulfur, and then it's going to move on to HA. I didn't even look. I forgot about it. My other rig is doing deep space. You see, that's the joy. See, it's pointing straight up right now. That's the joy of being completely automated, because even when you forget to do stuff, as long as you're automated, everything is a go. And we got the moon right here, and there's my scope pointing at it. And there's, of course, a plane. Crypto. Queen's Hobby. Her CE5s led to the crop circles. Uh-oh. Thank you, Crypto. I appreciate that. I definitely captured the tadpole more than once. Yep. How many people we got watching right now? 227, 221. Cool. You guys, you have my donations up to $34.67. And I gained some new members. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate this. Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't been doing as many short videos as I used to because I'm having so much fun with my new Red Cat setup, this one, and processing the data. I just like, you know what? I want to. Astrophotography is my first hobby, and that's what I like to do the most. And I kind of treat social media as a second hobby, but astrophotography for me always comes first, and I've been spending more time processing than making videos. Martin, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wow. You got me up to 4466. Thanks, Martin. I appreciate that. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Sorry about that. YouTube told me to display an ad. I just got an ad too. Oh boy. Skip. Sugar Max, $20. You guys are so awesome. Thank you very much. I'm gonna share this with you guys because I want you to see. You guys are awesome. You guys got me up to $64.66. Thank you guys. I do appreciate that. Oops, where did it go? Why do I do that? To pay the bills, man. Don't worry. We're not going to get hit again. Oh my gosh. How much time do we got? 11 minutes or so. Yeah, get me over 100. But a lot of you, if you want to stick around, if the data is good, I'm going to do some processing on it. We are getting close. I see a bird or a bat. A giveaway on a telescope. I don't know about that. And when we're ready to start, I'm going to hit the start capture and I'm going to record for about 2 minutes, probably a minute before it happens. Even if I miss the recording, it's going to be on the live stream too, so we're not going to miss it either way. But I got to make sure I get that recording. Let's see, where is the moon right now? Oh yeah, right there. It's passing between my backyard and the moon. I think it's 255 miles above Earth, and I think it traveled at 17,500 miles per hour. Since I post on Instagram, I got the viewer count above 200. What's moving past the moon right now? They look like birds or bats. What could possibly go wrong? I have this plan perfect. It says right here. Right there. And because the moon is rotated a little, instead of right here, it's going to be probably right here. Maybe right here. Getting closer. No, this time it says ISS. Not making that mistake again. I know you're kidding. All right. I am not leaving the moon to go look at anything else. We're staying on the moon from here on. Now watch we lose power or lose the internet connection. When I saw that we lost the internet connection earlier, I was worried all day about that. We lost it in the middle of the day today. They said, "Oh, your internet connection just returned." I'm like, oh man, I hope that doesn't happen during the stream. Concurrent viewers is 233. It's probably going to go up as we get closer to this transit. 8 minutes to go. People probably left, and now they're coming back. I hope it goes well. I've got this planned. Did you see that? A plane just went by. That would be another one. No, one plane went by. Did you see that? I hope a plane doesn't come by. Let's see if we can see that plane. There's the plane right there. Do you see? There it is right there. We just saw that pass in front of the moon. Yeah, the plane was impressive. I wish I was capturing that. When did it occur? At 11:07. I got to make a note of that. 11:06. I'll say that. Plane. I want to go back and look at that later. Let's just hope we don't get hit with the... That's another thing to worry about. Let's hope... that would be hilarious if a plane happened right at that moment. Yeah, YouTube recorded it, so I could probably take it right off the stream and make a video out of it. The stream recorded it. I don't know how well it showed up on the stream, but... Yeah, no, not tying gong again. Not going to happen. We're getting the ISS. How big will the spec be? Right, well, a little bit bigger than a spec. Yeah, I'll probably make a short if the data's good. Yeah. Ani, is that the Michigan Ani that I know? The one that lives in Michigan? Hello, Ani. I only know one Ani. Does the focus still look good? I don't think I should mess with it this close. Is focus holding up okay, guys? L7. I remember L7. Hey, Ani, how's it going? There's no one else named... Yeah, I don't know any other Ani. Thanks for joining, man. L7, I remember you from my last stream. Chuck, you're pointing at the Chinese. He kept telling me, and I kept ignoring him. Until finally it got through to me. I do remember that. I'm not going to record yet. I don't want too big of a file. Oh, the plane looked good to you? I don't want to rewind my... Yeah, that's good. I mean, those craters look pretty... They look pretty good to me, and I'll definitely sharpen them later. And there goes a bird. Oh, I don't want to start 5 minutes early. That's too much. The file will be too big. Let's see the exact time here. It's on my computer. It says 11:10. And the transit finder says 11:14. 9. Oh, I almost panicked. It's not the 8th. Yeah, we're here. Oh, we got 300 concurrent viewers. Yeah, everybody's coming back now. We're going to see it. 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I'm a bundle of nerves right now. I really want to get this right. When I live stream it, I'm even more nervous not to screw this up on the live stream. Not this time, L7. I am about a half mile outside of Detroit. The concurrent users keeps going up. We got 317 people watching right now. Two-minute countdown. And now don't worry, it's going to be fast, but if I do this right, we're going to see the replay. As soon as I hit 11:13, let's see. I'm going to go back to the moon. Moon. 11:14. Let's get less than 1 minute. I shouldn't have even left the moon. That was crazy. I'm going to record at 11:13 exactly. On your mark. Get this out of the way here. Okay, start. We're recording. Come on, transit. Go, 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 go. $11:14 and 15 seconds or so. My counter on the screen might not be perfectly, so just keep watching. I'm not going to touch the focus. I'm not going to touch the moon. I'm recording. We're just going to sit here and wait. If we did this right. Please. Is it not 11:14 yet? I think 11:14 and 14 seconds. Look for a little black dot flying across the moon. It might look like a TIE fighter in Star Wars. 11:14. Any second. And I'm recording. 11:14. This is going to be a massive fail if nothing happens. Why did the screen just freeze? Why did it just freeze? Where is it? Did you see something? Did I get it? You saw it? I got it? Okay, let's see the replay. Some people say they didn't see it. Some people say they saw it. All right, time out. Let's just look. The bottom left of your screen. Hang on. You got it for sure? Let's just look. I am very... And I'm going to stop doing this live if I never get this freaking right. You think I got it? Where? Hang on. Here's the replay. Let's just see if I got it. If this didn't work, I give up. I'm never gonna... Back farther? I'm scrolling up and down. Wait, just stay. Some people say I got it. All the way back? Okay, wait. Where? Okay, I'm letting this run. Please, I hope I got something. Do you guys see anything? It was about a minute into the recording. Okay, well, we're almost at a minute. Okay, hang on. Oh, no, this is not the same frame rate, so I don't know. Okay, wait. It went by too fast. Let's see. Did I blink? Was it on this side? Hang on, we're playing the recording back. Maybe you saw a bird? I don't know. I don't see it. Hang on, we're looking for the ISS. Okay. I'm going to let this keep going. We're almost near the... Hang on. You said it happened on the other side? Some people say they saw it. I mean, it's not my fault. I did where I was pointing where ISS Transit told me to point. Wait. That's not it, is it? Is that it? No, that's a bird. Or maybe that was it. Is that it? That's way too small. You've got to be kidding me. Is that it? That's it? Oh my gosh, I underestimated how small it was going to be. Wow. That's it. That's way too small. But it's going in that perfect straight line. I'm going to dump out all of the pictures and then we'll zoom in on it. I don't think I can zoom in on a recording. Wait, let's see it again. Right there. You gotta be kidding me. That's a bird? That seems way too small. That's what she said. That has to be it. It just wasn't where ISS said it would be. I'm going to dump out all the frames and then we'll just zoom in on it. If it looks kind of like a T-fighter, that was it. But maybe this wasn't the best scope for the job. Because I only had, I only had 750 focal length. I was using a reducer on this scope. No. Okay, let's dump out all the frames. The big one. Yeah, we're gonna dump them all out. Somebody told me I can do a range. Let's see, output options will go. PNG might be good enough. Keep. Somebody said I can. I don't know how to do output. I don't think you can do a range, can you? Keep output directory. $220 and 3 on the countdown? Can someone check the stream for that? I'm dumping out all the files, so really? Did you say what? I'm gonna back up like you say on the stream for a second. About the 220 mark? Where did you say it was? Where in the stream? Hang on, maybe, hang on, we're still looking for it. Someone said 220 mark on the countdown. I'm backing up here. I'm replaying the stream for myself. I hope it wasn't 2 minutes early. watching the stream. I don't see it. I didn't see it where you said it was. 220 to 3 in that range. Okay, let's go back. 220 to 3. The plane might have been a bigger event than this. I'm dumping the frames right now. We'll see. Whoa. Hang on. Wow. I think that was it right there. At the yeah, it was look at the counter, the countdown about let's see. I think that was it. Wait. I think that might have been it at the 2:37 mark on the countdown. Yeah, look at the 2:40 mark. I think that was it. The stream got it, but I wasn't recording 2 minutes early. The countdown 2:40 left to right. What time was that again? Yeah, that looked like it. 3 minutes early. I'm never doing these again. I'm not. Yeah, that was it. It showed up 3 minutes early. So I didn't get a recording of it. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, look at the countdown timer at around the 2:40 mark. I wasn't recording 2 minutes early. I didn't start recording until about a minute after that. Well, at least I got a plane and I got the space. I just pull this data from the live stream itself. Can anyone blow it up? Was it how did it look? I'm gonna look at my big screen. Hang on. Let's just blow it up and I'll show everybody. I think that was it. Let me turn off my sound here so you don't get a. Let's look. I freaking got a commercial. Hang on. That was definitely it. I mean, it's not my fault it showed up early. That's what I was afraid of, that I did everything right. What can I do? Hang on. Let's just do this real quick. I'm watching the live stream of the live stream I'm doing right now. Isn't that ridiculous? Okay, wait. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Let's see. It's right around. And even that was a blur. I give up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You see it? You see what I'm looking at? I'm going to try and pause it right when it's flying by. Oh, hit play. No, I can't catch it. That was it. 2:35. Yeah. Wait. There it is. I can't even pause it. I can't even catch it. I could save off my live stream to a data file and try and get it. Let's go back to 1106. That we saw a plane. Did you guys see the plane? There was a plane at 1106. Right, watch the plane go by. We got a plane. Wait. Oh, did you see that? There was a plane. That might have been a more exciting event. Back up a little bit. We got a plane. I'm going to pause the plane real quick. Okay, wait. I keep missing it. Ah. Give me 1 second. We'll get it. Click before it comes. Oh, almost. I keep catching the tail. Ah. Whatever. I want to. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Well, we got a plane, and we got the transit too early. My data would have been good if I had. You know what? It's my fault. I should have started recording 3 minutes early. It came I didn't expect it to come that many minutes early. I take full responsibility for this gaffe. Somebody told me I should have started recording earlier. Is there a slow motion on YouTube? There is? Where is it? Hang on. Let me get back to the place. Let's just see the. Oh, and I can do the transit in slow motion. Hang on. Next time I'm just going to start recording 5 minutes early. I don't know what else to do. Let me back up, and then I'm going to play the... Okay, hang on. I'm almost there. Okay, where's the... You said there's a slow motion? Playback speed. 2. Is that... What's slower? Is 2... Put it on 2 seconds? Oh, okay. I got to go the other way. Wait. I'm going to do this for both the plane. Oh, okay, wait. Let's see this. Oh, yeah. Okay, now let's do it for the transit. I did not know there was a slow-mo. I never knew that. And I'm a YouTuber and I don't know this stuff. Okay, let's go back to the timer. Oh, okay. Let's watch. It's not going to be as good as it would have been if I were capturing the file. Okay, let's see. Do you think that was it? Or is that a bird? That looks like a bird. Although the bird was in the exactly where I expected ISS to be. Well, I'm still dumping the file. So let's just see what I captured in the file. Your members are here to help. I think the 240 thing looks like a bird. Hang on. Let's just look at that one more time, and then I'm still dumping out my data to see what we got. I mean, that was changing shape as it went by. Oh, play. And it wasn't even going in the right direction. Yeah. I mean, ISS is never 3 minutes off. I just don't see how that was. Let's see the plane again. Hang on. Oh, I'm not in the right place for the... Go back to the other ISS candidate. Okay. Let's go back to the countdown. I'm still dumping out the data, so we're going to get a good look at the data as soon as it's done dumping. Wait, let me fix OBS for a second. Hang on here. Timer. I want to get rid of this. Oh, forget it. Let's just look. We're looking at the other ISS candidate. The plane was cool. Okay, I backed up too far. Okay, there's where I started the recording. Hang on. We're running in slow motion. We're running in slow motion. AZ Forerunner. Which one was the bird? The one at the 240 mark? That one definitely looked like a bird. Does the other one look like a bird too? Hang on. Oops, let me go back. And the bird was flying a perfect straight line. The second one was a bird too? Go find the Ring Nebula. Yeah, the final countdown is gone. I'm still waiting. We're running in slow motion. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Hang on. Okay. I saw it. Wait. Oh wait, hit play. Okay, now let's see. Something over on the left here. Oops, something on the left. On the right, I mean, my other left. On the right. We're running in slow motion. My data will tell us conclusively if that thing on the right was the transit. That one that occurred 2 or 3 minutes early looked like a bird to me. That was just, it went by, but yeah, let's see where my data dump is. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, but this is ridiculous. I don't know, Austin. We're still trying to determine if this scope just might not be big enough. Who knows? These are the pictures. The data is still being dumped out. %54 done. My scope is probably just way too small. I should have used one with more aperture. I mean, yeah, aperture is the right term. It's still dumping out data. Well, I apologize, guys, if we didn't see it. You guys want to stick around because I'm going to keep looking through these pictures until I see what was flying across on the right side. If it looks like a TIE fighter, then I got it. It's just my scope didn't have enough resolution. I didn't finish dumping out all the data. I'm just trying to see if it's already in this data. Oh, wait a minute. It's right there. Whatever it is a blur. That's what we're looking at on the right. Does that look like a bird too? It wasn't really where the ISS said it would be. Either way, it's way too small. It just seems way too small to... It seems way too small to be the ISS. Six or seven before the counter? Where exactly? Thanks, Parachute Pants. I really appreciate that. 6 seconds before the counter. What do you mean? 6, 7 seconds before the counter ended? Thanks, Parachute Pants. Top right. L7. What do you mean top right? 6 seconds before what? Before the counter went to 0? I don't know what you mean. 6 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds before the counter went to 0. Well, that's where I'm at. Wait. Let's see. Where? Wait. Okay, wait. 6 or 7 seconds. Top right. I'm looking. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at with the data. Yeah, that's what I concluded was probably a bird. Right here. Yeah, that thing. That's what we were looking at, the top right. I think L7, that's a bird too. The ISS should have been bigger than that. There's just no way. It should have been bigger, way bigger. I've seen it before where the ISS is way bigger. This is way too small. Does that look like the ISS, that straight line? What do you guys think? You saw it bigger and higher? Okay, well, let's keep looking. Okay, the timer's at 5 here. Let's just look. Oh, play. Okay, thanks. Thanks for posting that link. Okay, L7 says he saw something on the right. I'm looking on the right. It should have been very noticeable. If it happened in the right-hand corner, let's see. But if it happened in the right corner, that is... I saw something fly by. Hang on. I saw something over here. Wait. Let's just do that again. I don't know if that's... Nah. T minus 238. Okay, let's see. T minus 238. I think we concluded that was a bird already. Let's see. Wait. T minus 238. Let's see. Yeah, that had to be a bird. That just didn't look... All right, let's see. T minus 30. I mean, it looked like that's where the ISS was supposed to be. It just didn't look like the ISS. Wait, play. That looks like a bird flapping around. I don't know. Zero. T minus was like 50 seconds. What, Ben? 0? And it's coming from the wrong direction, too. That just... Yeah, that was a bird at 238. Yeah, I would agree. That was a bird. Hey. Well, the security cam is way too bright. We wouldn't have seen anything. And this is the object I saw at the right. That's way too small to be the ISS. That thing right here. That's way too small. It would never have been that small. That had to be a bird too. I think we just missed it. Or the transit finder just had it completely wrong. I blame the transit finder. It did not occur where the transit finder was said it was going to be. Does anybody else have any bright ideas? Yeah. The recording was 30 seconds too early. Here's my deep space, the other rig. That looks pretty good. My other rig is working pretty dang good. I think we missed it. Is Jupiter in view? Where's Jupiter? You want to see Jupiter? As a consolation prize? It might be visible. It was fun, but I'm never going to do this again. It's just too many things can go wrong. I'm not going to live stream a transit. Something that's supposed to happen in a split second, it's tough. Okay, let's go to Jupiter. We already saw Saturn, and there's still 200 of you guys on here. Although that probably will be dropping due to my failure. I feel bad. All right, let's find Jupiter. I'll just put in the coordinates where Saturn is. No, I'll just do a new one here. I'll call it Jupiter. We're going to go look for Jupiter, guys. I did everything right, guys. I did everything right. I pointed at the bottom. I did everything right. I did what I was supposed to do. It's just I don't think Transit Finder was where it said it was supposed to be. 002315. Zero zero 4634. Zero zero 4634. We're gonna go to Jupiter now. I tried that. These coordinates are not in the right format. I tried that before. It didn't work. Where's Astro Caron? Why, is there a spammer loose? I'm so disappointed. I really wanted to, and I was going to make a short video. I'm tired of ISS. Screw ISS. Let me see if I can see the spammer you're talking about. Who's the spammer? Point his name out and yeah, all right. All right, let's see. My scope is looking for Jupiter. It might be in the trees. It's definitely not there. Okay, I got to abort before it goes too low. Definitely not there. Did I have a wrong coordinate? Abort. I said abort. The hell, it's not there. Did I get the coordinates wrong? Where's Drew? Sky Live Jupiter. Hang on. 09. Oh, jeez, I put 09. Oops. 2350. What the heck was I looking at before? I must have. I'm way off. What the heck was I doing? 004633. Okay, let's try that again. My bad. I think because I had 09. That really messed it up. Thank God I got surveillance. Who knows where I would have been pointing. Okay, now it's going back to her. I fat fingered it. It finished dumping the data. I'll investigate the data later, but I don't. The thing is, the moon froze while I was recording it. I wonder if it showed up during that freeze. Did you guys see the moon freeze? I think it could have been a SharpCap failure. I saw the moon freeze during the recording. Why would the moon freeze? I think it's a SharpCap failure. We're looking for Jupiter now, folks. Oh, you got a tying gang transit. Oh. Oops, and it's still in the trees. If you guys want to wait for a little bit. It's still in the trees. It's pointing at the trees. Tiangong. Tianyang? Tianyang. Okay, Brody. Do you want to do Saturn again? I got a lot of people still watching, and I don't really have anywhere to be. You know what? We have a new neighbor now, and he said he's going to cut down this tree in the spring. I don't know if that's true, but we'll see. This house has been empty for 2.5 years, and now somebody finally bought it. Okay, let's go see Saturn. At least this rig is running good. Still going good. Keep going. Keep going, man. I'm not doing that anymore, though. No more live ISS transit. It's just embarrassing. I think I've tried that 3 times and I've never gotten it on a live. I've gotten it outside of a live stream, but I never got it on a live stream. I'm tired of broadcasting these failures. Yeah, the moon froze during... Hang on one second. Let's just look at the data. Maybe something might surprise us. Hang on. Just look at the data before I go to Saturn. View. View. Extra large. This is the top. I know it wasn't anywhere near the top. Let's just start here. Now, one of you guys would have seen it. You know what? I'll investigate. This is boring. I'm going to investigate the data later. But let's go to Saturn. Saturn will cheer me up. Somebody said I can just paste and watch. This won't work. Let's see. Well, maybe. Let's just see. Wait. Let's see if it works. Framing mosaic. Okay, this. And then cutting and pasting. Let's see if that worked. Fetch. Oh, maybe it does work. I swear I tried that before. You're right. I've been typing it in manual. All I gotta do is cut and paste. Okay, we're going to point at Saturn. And then we'll come back to Jupiter. You know, I'm going to leave. Wait a second here. Wait. I'm going to leave my Instagram out there. If somebody wants to come back, they can watch me fail. I'll get more views at least. Is Titan a moon of Saturn? Oh, it's my moon is my scope is flipping around. Let's watch the voltage while this is happening. See the voltage because I separated my mount the off of the pocket power box. My voltage is not dipping. When it was plugged into the power box, this was dropping down to 11.5 during big moves, and everything was becoming disconnected. So I've got it plugged into a power strip. We're going to Saturn, folks, and then we're going to go to Jupiter afterwards. Thanks for sticking around. Saturn will cheer us up. We did catch a plane. Okay, we're waiting to find Saturn. Everything about the moon is mysterious, and so are ISS transits. But why do I have such difficulty? I captured a good one last year. I don't care, man. I did everything right. I did everything right. That's got to be Saturn right there. But what's all this other crap? Might be pointing at a power line. That's okay. We'll get Saturn. We're going to be able to see its rings. If you're sticking around to see Saturn, we will definitely see its rings. Liquid methane. Oh, cool. Wow, I had $73 in chat revenue. I wonder if you guys donated and I missed some donations. I didn't know it got up that high. Thank you, guys. I wish I could have seen everything. I hope I thanked everybody. Yeah, that's definitely Saturn. Okay, abort. We're there. We are there. Let's go back to SharpCap. It's a clear night. You stay up till... No, I go to bed, actually. My stuff is pretty good at being is automated. All right, we've already got Saturn. Let's drop this down a bit. Let's drop down to 800 by 600. Okay. All right, and let's zoom in to 200 at least. Let's lower the exposure. Ooh, wow. I knew this would cheer me up. Check that out. And the focus looks great. %300. Isn't that is freaking awesome. I'm going to capture that. Let's capture 20 seconds and perform it 3 times. All right. Isn't that cool? I really want to see Jupiter. I'm going to wait until Jupiter is cleared out of the trees. That just looks a lot better than I thought it would. I'm using a mono camera, by the way. I want to make it even bigger. Oh, after I record these. You got to see Jupiter. Yeah, I want to see Jupiter too. It won't be great with this kind of scope, but I bet you we'll still see bands on the planet. Well, I bet you. I bet you, man. Tin Yang. Kurt, using his special icons for Saturn. Okay, let's make this bigger. What if we go... Oops, not that. You know, it looks pixelated the more we go, but let's make it... Hey, 1400%. Oh, where did you go? Where did you go? Hang on. There you are. That looks pretty good. It's pixelated because it's blown up 400%. Hello, Saturn. We're waiting for Jupiter to arrive so we can see Jupiter. $1920 by 1080. What will that do for us? It's still going to use the same amount of pixels on the planet. Right? Well, there it is. Does it look different? Should we try Jupiter again? Let's see. Let's see where Jupiter might be. Jupiter is getting closer. It's a little less pixelated. Oh. I don't really... When it's going to be pixelated no matter what when you're viewing it at 400%. Turn up the exposure. Oh, okay. When you turn up the exposure, that's when the moons come into view. Which one is Titan? That big bright one here? Well, I mean, I see a moon here. Oops. That's probably too much. I see a moon here. Here. Which one would Titan be? I didn't look. Oh, let's see. Well, will Solarium show us? Let's see, Saturn. Let's see if it will show us. Which one is Titan? Titan is over on the left here. Let's see. If might that be it? Or no, that might be it right there because my mount is flipped up. My camera's flipped upside down right now, so I don't know. That might be Titan over on the right. Yeah, Titan on the right. Because I'm across the meridian now. Right. Yep. It's flipped because I'm pointing to the west side of the meridian. Yeah. I love looking at those rings. Oh no, not another one. You saw the ISS at 0.03 in the middle? Come on. The 03 of the countdown? I give up that anybody actually saw ISS. I don't have a color camera hooked up to this. 0.03 of the countdown? Let's look. Hang on, folks. We're going to go see that again. We're going to go see this again. Hang on. Chuck's. Let's see if we see the. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Not in it. Okay, so 0.03 of the countdown. Let's see. Wait. Oh, there was the plane. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm too far. Okay, where's this? Okay, that's before. That's before. Wait. I was watching my stream of the stream. We're going to look for the ISS. Wait. Here's the ISS. Where? You said 0.03? I don't see it. Oh, wait. Yeah, now we already determined that wasn't it. It's way too small to have been the ISS. I see what you're talking about, though. I already looked at the data for that one. If that was the ISS... I don't know. I thought that was a bird. I don't know. Should we go try Jupiter again? Maybe my kid... I don't know. Yeah, let's go see if let's see if Jupiter's out of the trees. All right. My mount is getting a lot of work. Now it's got to flip over to the other side. Let me watch the voltage while this is happening. But it never disconnects anymore since I unplugged the mount from the power box. And all the while, this one is doing its job capturing data. Hey, I appreciate that, Harry. Our Harry. Maybe I can make a short video on the airplane. Nah. Even the plane wasn't centered enough. I should go back and capture the moon and wait for an airplane. Oh, no, planes don't really travel this much. The way it's pointing, I think it's still in the trees. I think it's still pointing at the trees right there. Let's see. That's Saturn still. That was our last target. Okay, we're taking an exposure. Is there a spammer? Oh. Okay, I'll get it. Okay. Hang on. Sorry, thanks for telling me. I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of that person. Hey, there's Jupiter. Let's let it put it in the center. Even though we're in the trees, we can see Jupiter. We're gonna get it. Hang on. We're pointing at Jupiter. It's in the trees, but I think we're still gonna be able to see it. Okay, it's dead center. In the trees, but let's see if we can spot it. All right. Now let's disconnect the camera. Let's go back to SharpCap. I don't think I've ever tried Jupiter with this scope. Whatever. Where is it? Show yourself, Jupiter. Wait. Let's try 1 second. There it is. I have you now. Now let's reduce the exposure. The picture's not going to be great because we're got you. I even see the bands. Let's blow this up. Yeah. Not quite as interesting as we got it. I can even see the bands. Not quite as interesting as Saturn, but we see the bands, right? Because we're actually fighting through some trees. We got Jupiter. As soon as it gets past those trees, I'm sure we're going to have a more clear view of it. I think it looks pretty good. We've got one band here, more here, and if we blow this up, we can definitely see there's a moon, there's a moon way over here. You see that? That's pretty good for the scope. It doesn't have a lot of focal length for planets. How much does the scope weigh? My EQ6-R Pro, it's all of the stuff combined. I just weighed it before I put this setup. All this stuff here is about 28 pounds. So my EQ6-R Pro mount is running with a 28-pound capacity. Try to see all the moons. Hang on. Okay, there's a moon here. Wait. That's too much. There's a moon here. We're fighting through some branches. The moons were easier to see earlier. The Jupiter is still in the trees. Let me see. Is that my guide scope? Wait. My guide scope is looking at Jupiter too. This is my guide camera. There's a moon. There's a moon. There's a moon. Let's see if we can guide on a moon. That's my guide camera. Eh. If you're just joining us, we were looking at the moon and we looked at Saturn. Now we're looking at Jupiter. We still have 184 people watching. I wonder if I gained or lost subscribers on this. I'm sure some people might have been disappointed. Oh, oh. Oh, good night. Thanks, Iris. Thanks for joining, Iris. It's looking more clear as we get away from these trees. Jupiter's definitely looking better now. Cool. That looks really clear, don't it? Is there any other planets? Oh, Mars is probably not going to... There's the moon. There's Jupiter. Mars is way too low. Neptune. We wouldn't see any features on Neptune though. I have captured Neptune before. I even made a short video with it. We would definitely see its moons. Look at a binary. Where? We can do a... is Andromeda out? That's probably too low in the sky. Andromeda might be visible. You guys want to go take a look at Andromeda really quick? The Andromeda Galaxy? Since we're here. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do one, but I'm getting so tired. Let's just do one more. We're gonna go to Andromeda. Yes, we're gonna go look at Andromeda. Hang on, everybody. Those allergy pills are kicking in. Oh, Caris or Ceres or Siri. Siri, is that how you say it? Siri, that asteroid. If I pointed at Siri, I don't know how I would determine that I'm looking at the right object. Let's look for Saturn. Let's look for Andromeda first. Oh, geez, this scope might be way too big for Andromeda. It's probably going to be. We're not going to be able to fit Andromeda. Well, we can see some of it right there. Let's go. We're going to go find Andromeda Galaxy. Oh, the camera's not connected. Oh, I got to turn off guiding too. Let's go see Andromeda. There goes the mount. Way up. Where are you going? That's too high. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about right. Uh-oh, we've dropped. Oh, we've got, we're looking at Andromeda. I'm looking. We still have 150 people online. That's cool. A great night? You think? I hope you guys thought it was a great night. Oof. Right there. This is just the plate solving. You know what? That's close enough. Let's just stop that. Let's go back and do a live stack on it in SharpCap. "15 seconds. Where's live stack? Right here. All right, we're going to do a live stack. We're going to do 15. Okay, you know what? I should turn on guiding for this. Or we're going to get elongated stars. Now we're guiding on it. Let's clear the live stack. That's what happens. You get elongated stars. Oh, and I forgot my mount is actually set for the moon. Let me turn on the, I mean, it's set, yeah, set for lunar. Let's go back to stars. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Looking good already, eh? That's just one 15-second exposure. You can see the dust spots because I haven't worked in the flats. What if I worked in the flats? Can you do flats? Capture. I can't do it during a live stack. You can definitely see the let's horizontal, vertical. Does that do anything? No. But you can definitely see that the bands here on the planet. You want to see the Pleiades star cluster? That might be kind of cool. I don't think I have a. I don't know. I don't know what filters in this. I only ever use narrowband on the scope in positions 1, 2, and 3, and I'm using position 4, so I'm not using narrowband. I don't know if I have a filter in position 4 or not. There's no way I can do a 5-minute exposure. I have to do 15 seconds. If I did a 5-minute exposure, the picture would be completely washed out with white. I can go to Siri L7, but how do we know that's Siri? It's just going to look like a... Isn't it going to look just like a star? How are we going to know? It might be too small. An asteroid might be too small. Let's try M45. Yeah, I'm using a non-narrowband filter right now. Oh, Ceres, a dwarf planet. Oh, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna see that. Did you see how I captured Pluto? It was impossible to see until I did 30-second exposure on 2 different days. Yeah, there's no way I'll see Ceres because we're not gonna know which one it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way we'd be. If you saw my video on capturing Pluto, you would know why. There's no way we're going to be able to do Siri. M33, the triangulum. It's especially hard to see objects when there's a full moon as well. What's M13? M13 is a star cluster, isn't it? But it's probably not even out right now. Yeah, it's too low. Where's M45? Is that the Pleiades? Oh, even that's too low right now. Well, you know what, guys? I'm starting to get kind of tired. I think we've been live streaming for 3 hours, and I am really I'm beat. I'm gonna take a hike, guys. Thanks, everybody. Oh, Ceres is between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, thanks, L7. I thought it was one of those dwarf planets in the Kuiper Belt or something. I gotcha. Oh, maybe next time we'll do Siri. If I'm saying that right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for the donations. $73 in donations today. One more object. Nah, that's cool. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for joining. It's a long stream today. Good night.